Hey, it's Kevin, and I just put a video on of the hitch that I put on the back of the Runaway camper, and some guy left me a message, said that he went to a couple fabricators that told him that the frame on the Runaway camper is too light to weld a hitch on there. Well, I put the hitch on there, and then I got to thinking, I mean, I don't consider myself as a professional fabricator in any way, but I do know most of my work is pretty good. Now, I figured I'd do a little upgrade on this hitch, being that, he got me thinking, I don't want it to fall off either, that's for sure. So I'm going to do a little upgrade to the hitch. But I'll tell you what I did yesterday. I got my son out here, and I had this long hitch. And I know that if I was to take this hitch and stick it in there, that's only 7 inches in there, and I put it to the back of it. And I had him stand on this hitch on the very tip of it, and I stood on the tongue of the trailer, and I'll be honest with you, it didn't move anything, and he was bouncing on it. So I know he's a little over 200 pounds, and it didn't hurt this hitch at all. But we're still going to put a couple more braces on there, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. And just to be sure, because I'm like him, I wouldn't want that thing falling off, that's for sure. So I'll give you an idea of what I'm going to do here. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I cut a couple triangles out. I cut 2 triangles. Okay, I got 2 triangles here. And underneath where this hitch goes, I'm going to weld these 2 triangles in here, which is going to give me a lot more weld on this pipe right here. And then they'll rest right up against this pipe like that. And then I'll weld them onto there as I weld them on the bottom of the... So they'll set on the camper sort of like this. The camper frame will set sort of like this. So that'll give me another 2.5 or better inches of weld on each side. I'll weld the front and the back and both sides. So I'm going to end up with so much more weld out here that it's definitely going to hold. I honestly, I think it's going to be really sturdy. So let's get these, we got to get them cleaned up, and we'll get them welded on, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, you can see right there where we're going to put our 2 braces, and that's going to give us a lot of weld on this beam right here. That's going to support it a whole lot more for the pressure, the bouncing up and down. So I think with this being in here, I think this hitch will be really good. Okay, we got her all painted up, ground down. You can see both the triangles we put in here. Put one there and one there. We welded the inside as well as the outside. We welded all the way around the inside and all the way around the outside. Hey, I wanted to tell everybody, hey, listen, I'm sorry I had to make 2 videos to get this in there, but, somebody come on there and gave me some, maybe some better ideas on how I can sturdy it up. He had talked to a couple professionals, and he said that they wouldn't do it for him for some reason, and then I guess he got a hold of somebody else. They said, oh, they'll do it for like $150, but they're going to sign a waiver. As far as I'm concerned, let them, sign the waiver, because I don't think you're going to have any problem with this hitch. If they weld it right, if it welds, the welds are good, I don't think you're going to have any problem with it. This is a 2x2 box frame. It's a good sturdy frame. The other campers that Runaway makes has the exact same frame. They have hitches on the back of them. So I wouldn't worry about it. Sign the daggone waiver, and get your hitch put on. There's no difference in the ones that they're selling and the ones that you put on. But maybe your weld. So make sure the guy knows how to weld good when he puts it on. My personal opinion with this hitch, I know most of these baskets, when you put them in, this is the way they go. They set like this. All your weight is way back here. What I would say is you want to try to shorten this up as close to the camper as you can. If I'm going to put a box or something on here, or a basket, I'm going to bring that basket up as close as I can to the back of the camper, because you know if you got weight on here, you got more leverage back here than you do up here. You push down here, you have a lot more leverage. The closer I get to the camper, the less leverage I'm going to have. So when this thing's bouncing around back here, if it's way back here, you're going to have more bounce to it. But if you can get it up close to the camper, you're going to have less bounce. Like I said the other day, we did a test on just the hitch without the braces that I put on, and I had over 200 pounds on there, and he was bouncing on it, and it wasn't moving nothing. I stood on the front tongue, he stood on the back, and he was bouncing, and it wasn't going anywhere. So to be safe, and I do listen to the guys that send me messages. I don't know everything about this, but I put the 2 braces in here, and I do believe that these braces are going to hold a lot more. I have almost a total of 8 inches of weld on front and back of this whole entire thing. So that's 8 inches of this holding that up. Personally, like I said, I wouldn't put more than 100, 150 pounds on this. I wouldn't go really, really heavy on it, because, I mean, I do know the frame's probably 1/8 inch thick. I think they're 1/8 inch thick. So that's the best I can do. And like I said, I'm sorry about having to make another video to make up for what I did, maybe I did wrong, but I guarantee you this one's going to stay on here. I do want to tell everybody thanks for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe or leave me thumbs up or thumbs down or comment if you'd like. Till next time.